And I hope I'm catching everyone in a great mood, great energy. If I'm not, I'm sending you peace, love, light, abundance, blessings, everything on this abundant day. It does not matter what day this is, it's an abundant day. And I hope that you guys are receiving all this lovely, wonderful energy that I'm sending to you guys. I'm having an amazing day today. Amazing feeling. I had a reading that I watched that just confirmed a lot of everything that's been happening this year thus far, and I'm happy. It's even confirmed things that happened today, and just everything's in alignment. So with that being said, today's topic is about enforcing boundaries, being an empath. So I've already explained to you guys on multiple occasions and multiple videos. I'm an empath. To some people, it may look like being sensitive, but essentially, the way that I can describe the empath is kind of like a sponge. A sponge absorbs anything that you put in it, anything that is around. So that's how an empath is. Regardless of whether I feel like I want to, absorb the energies around me, that's something that happens, and I didn't know that it was a thing until I got more in tune with myself. And first of all, I was like, oh, you're sensitive. I'm a really sensitive person, and then being an empath does mean that you're sensitive, but you're sensitive to certain energies. So without even trying, you can absorb energy, whether it's, someone walks in the room and they're mad, you absorb that mad energy. Someone walks in the room and you're happy and they're happy, you absorb that happy energy. So it's kind of one of those things, regardless of whether you try to or not. Um, it is something that happens to us, and I have learned that boundaries are very important. And a lot of the readings that I've been getting over the past couple weeks, boundaries have been something that have popped up. With recent life changes, boundaries have been something that have popped up and become very, very important to me in protecting my energy. One thing that I have shared with you guys a lot is that we cannot ask for anything from anybody else. We cannot give it to ourselves, and we have to be able to set our own boundaries and be confident in those. So, like I said, today's video is about enforcing boundaries and balancing being an empath and being the enforcer. Is really what I like to how I like to say it. I am somebody who in the past has been hard for me to enforce certain boundaries. I see as a common theme with empaths, we can set a boundary and be kind of shaky in it and not really enforce it in a way because um, let's say you have somebody who's kind of like an energy vampire. They're sucking your energy away, and you enforce that boundary so they can stop sucking your energy away. But because you're an empath, and they may feel some type of way about that, you feel how they're feeling. So it may make you feel guilty. And you're like, sheesh, maybe I shouldn't have did that. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. So then we can't our boundaries in a way. And this is a time and an energy where we need to stand firm in our boundaries. We need to stand firm with the things that we set because at the end of the day, being healers, being light workers, being whoever you may be walking in your path, or just being a spiritual being, you cannot pour into anyone else's cup, if you're not pouring into your own cup. And that's the best way to look at it. So that's kind of just really my quick message about it. We have to stand and be stable in all the boundaries that you set. If anyone gets offended by the boundaries that you set and don't like the boundaries that are there, they are not meant to be. Someone can't respect your boundaries. They are not meant to be along your journey with you. And at the end of the day, you cannot give energy to anybody if you cannot give it to yourself. You cannot have people around you that are going to suck all the energy from you. You have to set your boundaries, especially as a healer. You cannot heal people if you don't have the time to heal yourself and put energy into yourself. And that's really what it is. And this is a message to you guys and also a message to myself. And that's why it's a pretty quick video because there's not really too much else to say around it. So yes. So the message of today's quick, wonderful, beautiful video is to enforce your boundaries. Be set in those boundaries that you set for people. And if people cannot respect them, they're not ready for the journey with you. And that opens up a space for people who are going to come on this journey with you, who are meant to be on this journey with you. I'm sending everyone love, light, peace, blessings, protection, abundance, everything. I hope everyone 2021 is going good this year. A 5 is a year of change. We're going to be seeing a lot of great big changes. And one thing I can say to you guys is what I've been saying is that the only thing that is continuous is change. So how are we rolling with the punches? What are we doing? And this is something that it brought me to it. I know I said the video will be over right after this. But yeah, so me saying that, it brought me to this point. Me and my boyfriend that you saw in the last video, we were sitting and having a conversation the other day. I did some math. This is the amount of changes and opportunities for change that we've had. I personally am 22 years old. You multiply that by 365, you get around 8,000, roughly like 8,000 something days. If you bring it up to this current point that we're at, I've had around 8,070 days at a minimum. At a minimum. That's 8,070 minimum chances to make a change, to do something different. If I'm not liking something in my life, that's a minimum of those amount of days, those amount of chances that I've had time to do stuff. Now, break it down even further. Days go down into hours, go down into minutes, go down into seconds, go down into milliseconds. Everything is continuously changing at every single millisecond, meaning that we have all had an infinite number of times that we could change, had an infinite amounts of change that could have happened. So, if we are complaining about being stuck in the same spot we were 5 seconds ago, 5 minutes ago, that is your decision, that is your choice. You have the choice to change. We have an infinite amount of choices to change, and we are no way, shape, or form obligated to be the person that we were 5 minutes ago, 5 seconds ago, or 5 years ago. And don't let anybody make you feel like you are. We are supposed to change, and if you're not changing, you are digressing because you cannot stay the same. So that is the end of my message for you guys. Enforce your boundaries, flow with the change, flow with the times, and be who you are, living your power. And I love you all, sending you all love, peace, lights, blessings, hugs, all that great energy. And if you haven't already, check out my link tree down below in the description of my link tree. You can get locked in with my boo. We just got a suite, so just abundance. This year has been very, very abundant. A lot of change. So he now has a hair suite here in Charlotte that he does locks in. So if anyone is interested, you can book your appointment down in the down in the link tree. His link is in there for you to book your appointment. Also, if you haven't already, go check out The Inside of the Mind of Indigo, which is my book that I have on Amazon. You can also order that. And I'm also in the middle of doing a website relaunch with hair care products, lock products, candles, all that. So stay tuned and look out for that. So yeah, speaking abundance, love, and light into everyone's year, everyone's month, everyone's time. I love you guys. See you in the next video. Bye.